What is up, everyone? Circon here, bringing you guys Advent Calendar Day 22. And as you've probably noticed, I didn't do a Day 21 because it was just premium account time off. It's like, that's not worth, that's like a 30-second video. That's not really worth uploading, is it? And also, the next couple of days, I am going to be on a holiday, so I cannot record these videos. But what I'll do is, I'll literally just tweet out what my thoughts are on whatever the sale is. So, my Twitter, you see it on the screen in the bottom there. If you don't have a Twitter account, you can just bookmark the page or whatever, you can still see it. And if you have Twitter, just follow me there, and yeah, I'll update you guys there. So last couple days, you're not going to get any videos. Well, you are going to get videos, just not Advent Calendar videos. I have a bunch of highlights lined up for all the days that I'm away, basically. And yeah, that's it. Anyway, day 22, it is the Lansen C. It's a Swedish premium medium. So it is going to be almost 50 bucks for the package. That is the good old 5,000 gold. 30 days premium accounts. Let's see, gotta remember vents and vert stabs. It's actually not a good package then, because you want optics. And it has the 40 missions, and it has like a 3D style. One of the very first 3D styles. And yeah, it's pretty neat. It's like a Viking stoof. So pretty neat. If you're gonna buy it separately for the gold in game, it's gonna be 7,500 gold, which can be roughly 28 euros. And yeah, the Lansen C, Swedish premium medium tank. Some people seem to think it's like a TD almost, because it kind of plays like one. The crew is excellent for crew training because it's the same as all the other mediums. The problem is, of course, that the mediums, well, not anymore. I keep forgetting there's actual Swedish mediums at tier 9 and 10 now. I almost said, like, the problem is there's no Swedish mediums besides like 3 of them for gun marks. Yeah. So the lineup is nice for the Leo and STRV and stuff. And what do you get base? Almost 2200 DPM, 320 damage. So it's not, finally not some 240 alpha one. 208 pen is decent, and then it has APCR for 242. The AP is 930 shell velocity meters a second. That's pretty good. 2.4 aim time is actually a bit too long. You want this to be 2.3 base, to be honest. 0.36 dispersion is a little bit better than average. 50 top speed, 20 reverse is kind of slow. 28 power to weight, which is really nice, and the tank reverse is decent. And then it has 10 degrees of gun depression all around the tank. So you have 10 degrees all the way, even behind you. It's yeah, kind of nice. Absolutely no armor, but you will at least not get HE pent super easily. But yeah, hull armor 25 in the rear. That's actually really, really bad. Oh my god. But yeah, frontally you do have, what do we got? 100 and something, 131. So yeah, it's not the greatest. And then it has 380 fuel range. And yeah, it's a decent medium. What I've always find weird about this one is that it doesn't really play like any of the other ones. It doesn't get the suspension of the Tech 3 tier 8, 9, and 10. It's just, it feels almost old school now. It feels like a bit of a weird premium. It's not that bad, but also like you don't really have the armor anywhere to do any of the brawling that you sometimes need to do. And but I do appreciate that it's at least like a 320 alpha thing. And like I said, it almost plays a bit more like a TD, just like the tier 8 Tech Tree tank does, where you don't have turret armor, but that thing has even more gun depression, right? So it's a bit of a shame that this thing came out so much earlier than the Tech Tree tanks, because I feel like if it came out with the Tech Tree tanks, the tank characteristics would have been a little bit different, right? But yeah, how are you gonna equip it? Well, you want to run optics, of course. You want to go run the gun rammer, of course. You want to run the first steps, of course. And you may or may not want to run some food. If you don't run food, you have a good crew. You can still get up to your full fuel range of 448, which is slightly above the 445, which is what you want. But you do need bows and arms, recon, and situational awareness, and your commander is also your radio man. This means you want bows and arms, then you want 6 cents. Then you want situational awareness, and then you want the other fuel range skill, the recon. So that is 4 crew skills at 100% on your commander to make this tank really work. That is a lot, unfortunately. So, but the good thing is that the crew layout is the same. So if you already have a crew, chances are, you know, you could just use it straight away. But if this is like one of your first Swedish medium tanks, right? Then it's gonna be a while before your tank actually reaches the point where it becomes like that's definitely playable. Because fuel range is just so important, especially at tier 8. But all in all, it's not a bad tank. Do I recommend it? Yeah. Yeah. I just hope they at some point bring in another Swedish premium medium tank that has the suspension and whatnot, to be honest. But yeah, it's not bad. It's a little bit more unique than most of the tier 8 mediums, which is nice. The price is like decent, right? It's like the 27 mark, which is about roughly as cheap as they get at tier 8 mediums. So it's definitely not overcosted in that sense. You could argue that 27 euros is still way too much for a tier 8 tank, of course, but hey. Yeah, so that's the tank. Kind of have a hard time recommending it, but it is not a bad tank, and the price is not horrible compared to most. So yeah, there you go, boys. So like I said, the next couple days, I'll tweet out the reviews for the advent calendar, and I'll have some highlight videos for little things coming up. I have like an E75 TS games, more double barrel Russian games, and I even have a Samoa game, 1 or 2 of theirs as well. So you got that to look forward to. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.